Hello students, in this video today I'll discuss about different types of chemical reactions. Different types of chemical reactions. Chemical reactions are different types, and the types of chemical reactions are combination reactions or synthesis reactions, decomposition reaction, displacement or substitution reaction, and double displacement reaction. And the last type of chemical reaction is oxidation reduction reaction. Oxidation reduction reaction, this type of chemical reaction you will study in next chapter. Okay, so in this chapter you have to study about combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, and double displacement reaction. So first type of chemical reaction is combination. It is also called synthesis reaction, synthesis or combination reaction. Okay, so what is a synthesis reaction? It is a chemical reaction in which two or more element or compounds combine together to form a single product, a new product. Okay, so it can be represented like this: A plus B implies C. Where A and B are two reactant, they combine together to form a single product C. Okay, so in a combination reaction, two or more reactant combine together to form a single product. Example of combination reaction: heating of iron with sulfur. Heating of iron with sulfur. The chemical equation is Fe plus S implies FeS. In this reaction, two reactant iron and sulfur, they combine together to form a single product, iron sulfide. So this is a combination reaction. One more example: burning of magnesium. Burning means reaction with oxygen. Remember that burning of anything means reaction with oxygen. So burning of magnesium means reaction with oxygen. A reaction of magnesium with oxygen is a combination reaction. In this reaction, magnesium directly combine with oxygen to give magnesium oxide. Okay, so this is another example of combination reaction. Few more examples are given, that is burning of carbon plus oxygen to give carbon dioxide. Burning of hydrogen, that is H2 plus O2 to give H2O. Reaction between chlorine and hydrogen to give hydrogen chloride. All these are examples of combination reaction. Dissolution of carbon dioxide in water to give carbonic acid, and calcium oxide when dissolved in water, it will give calcium hydroxide. All these are all these reactions are example of combination reaction or synthesis reaction. Okay, next type of chemical reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction, it is just opposite of combination reaction. Okay, so in this reaction, a single substance, single reactant splits into its constituent elements or other simpler compounds, and it can be represented as A implies B plus C, A arrow B plus C, where A is a single reactant which decompose to give two different products, B and C. Okay, so a chemical reaction in which one compound split into its constituent element or other simpler compound, then it is called decomposition reaction. And such reaction in general require an input of energy. You have to supply some energy from external source. For this decomposition reaction, external energy source is required. Okay, an energy in the form of heat, light, or electricity. You have to supply energy in the form of heat or light or electricity. In some chemical reaction, energy is supplied in terms of heat. In some chemical reaction, energy is supplied in terms of light. Okay, like this. And when the decomposition reaction takes place with the help of heat energy, with the help of heat energy, then the decomposition reaction is known as thermal decomposition reaction. When decomposition reaction take place with the help of heat energy, then it is known as thermal decomposition reaction. Let's see one example of thermal decomposition reaction. When calcium carbonate, that is limestone, CaCO3, when calcium carbonate, that is limestone, is heated, carbon dioxide is gas is liberated, and the chemical equation is CaCO3 arrow. Above the arrow you have to write heat, and the products are calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas, and the arrow beside carbon dioxide, upward arrow, uh, indicates carbon dioxide is a gas. Okay, so the reaction, heating of calcium carbonate, CaCO3 arrow, CaO plus CO2, this reaction is is uh, is a is an example of thermal decomposition reaction. Okay, when electric current is passed through water, one more example of decomposition reaction. uh, in this reaction electricity is used. When electric current is passed through water, it splits into constituent elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Water splits into hydrogen and oxygen when electricity is passed through water. Okay, so the chemical equation is H2O, 2H2O, arrow, above arrow you have to write the reaction condition, that is electricity. Huh. In this reaction energy is supplied in terms of electricity, and the products are H2 and O2, hydrogen and oxygen. 2H2O arrow, 2H2 plus O2, hydrogen plus oxygen. One more example is given, thermal decomposition of potassium chlorate, KClO3. 2KClO3 implies KCl, 2KCl plus 3O2. Okay, this is another example of decomposition reaction. Next type of chemical reaction is displacement reaction or substitution reaction. It is also called substitution reaction. Displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. In this reaction, displacement reaction. In this reaction, a more active element replaces a less active element from its compound. Okay, and it can be represented as A plus BC arrow AC plus B, where A and BC are reactant and AC and B are products. And here A is more reactive than B, that is why A replaces B from BC. Okay, so displacement reaction means a chemical reaction in which a more active element replaces a less active element from its compound. It is called displacement or substitution reaction. Okay, example of substitution or displacement reaction. When zinc metal is dipped into copper sulfate solution, zinc is dipped into copper sulfate solution. As zinc is more active than zinc is more reactive than copper, zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate. Zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate. Okay, and the product are ZnSO4, zinc sulfate and copper. Okay, so this is an example of displacement or substitution reaction. Zinc is more active than copper, hence copper is displaced by zinc. In this reaction, the chemical equation is zinc Zn plus CuSO4 arrow ZnSO4 plus Cu. Okay, one more example, calcium. When calcium metal is added into dilute solution of sulfuric acid, then calcium uh, more active than hydrogen, calcium displaces hydrogen from H2SO4 and calcium sulfate and hydrogen gas is formed. Okay, So the reaction is Ca plus H2SO4 implies CaSO4 plus H2. Okay, one more example is given. Potassium plus HCl. Potassium displaces hydrogen from HCl and the products are KCl plus H2. So these are example of displacement reaction. Okay, and now next type of chemical reaction is double di- double displacement reaction. Double displacement reaction. A chemical reaction in which two reactants exchange their ions or radical in aqueous state is called displacement reaction. Both the reactants in this reaction, both the reactants exchange their ions or radical, and it can be represented as AB plus CD, arrow AC plus BD, where AB and CD are reactants and AC and BD are products. Okay, so in this type of reaction, in double displacement reaction, both the reactants exchange their ions or radicals. Okay, that is mutual exchange of ions or radical takes place in double displacement reaction. Now see, double displacement reactions are two type. One is precipitation reaction, another is neutralization reaction. Types of double displacement reaction. So first one is precipitation reaction. You know what is precipitate? Precipitate is a solid insoluble product formed in a chemical reaction. Solid insoluble product. Okay, so precipitation reaction is a type of double displacement reaction. Precipitation reaction is a type of double displacement reaction in which two aqueous solutions containing soluble salts combine to form new product, new products, one of which is a precipitate. That is, one product is an insoluble salt. Okay, and the salt falls out of the solution. So precipitation reaction, in precipitation reaction, two solution, two aqueous solution of two substance combine to form more than one product. That is two products, and one product, one of which one product is precipitate insoluble product. Okay, for example, when silver nitrate solution is added to sodium chloride solution, both aqueous solution, silver nitrate and sodium chloride. When silver nitrate solution is added to sodium chloride solution, silver combines with chlorine of sodium chloride and sodium combines with nitrate of silver nitrate, silver nitrate, and in this reaction silver chloride is formed as a white precipitate. Okay, you will get white precipitate due to formation of silver chloride, and the chemical reaction is AgNO3 plus AgNO3 silver nitrate plus NaCl sodium chloride, aqueous solution of sodium chloride. The products are NaNO3 and AgCl. AgCl white precipitate you will get. So it is a precipitate reaction. It is also a double displacement reaction. Okay, there are many examples are given. When barium chloride solution is added to sulfuric acid H2SO4 solution, BaCl2 plus H2SO4, you will get a white precipitate due to formation of barium sulfate and hydrochloric acid. Barium sulfate is insoluble product. Okay, similarly, when NaOH solution, sodium hydroxide solution is added to ferric chloride solution, FeCl3 solution, aqueous solution of ferric chloride. When sodium hydroxide is added to aqueous solution of ferric chloride, you will get a reddish brown precipitate due to formation of ferric hydroxide, FeOH whole thrice, and sodium chloride. Okay, so all these reactions are double displacement reaction and precipitation reaction, because one product is insoluble solid product. Okay, and second type of double displacement reaction is neutralization reaction. So what is a neutralization reaction? It is a type of double displacement reaction in which an acid combines with a base to form a salt and water. When an acid combines with a base, then the reaction is known as neutralization reaction. Acid and acid combine with a base to form a salt and water. Okay, so what are acid? Acid are substance that can produce H plus ion, hydrogen ion in solution. Okay, and bases are substances that can produce hydroxyl ion, OH minus ion in solution. Okay, and water soluble bases are also called alkalis. Okay, so now see neutralization reaction. Acid, general representation, acid plus base or alkali to give salt and water. For example, hydrochloric acid HCl, HCl hydrochloric acid, and potassium hydroxide KOH. HCl is an acid and KOH is a base. They combine together to form a salt KCl and H2O water. Okay, so HCl plus KOH implies KCl plus water. This is an example of neutralization reaction. One more example of neutralization reaction, H2SO4 sulfuric acid plus sodium hydroxide NaOH to give us salt Na2SO4 and water H2O. Okay, so these are example of neutralization reaction. Okay, so both neutralization and precipitation reaction, both type of reactions are double displacement reaction. And neutralization reactions have many importance in daily life. So neutralization reaction in daily life, first, these are application of neutralization in our day-to-day life. Okay, so first, toothpaste have bases which neutralize the acid formed in mouth and helps maintain oral hygiene. Second, antacid like milk of magnesia, milk of magnesia means magnesium hydroxide, antacid, or aluminum hydroxide, ALOH whole thrice, is taken to neutralize the effect of acid in the stomach, and this provides relief from acidity and indigestion. Third type of neutralization reaction in daily life, bee stings causes pain as the bee inject formic acid, weak acid, into our body, and bee sting is acidic, hence its effect is neutralized by applying baking soda or basic calamine lotion. Okay, so these are some neutralization reaction in our day-to-day life. Okay, so you have to read all these examples, and next day I'll discuss about reactivity series. Thank you, students.